Richician.
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and welcome to Q&A number 24. Looks like it's going to be a short episode this time. Only 2 questions. It's alright though. Let's kick it off. So both questions are from Matt and Alison Welch. One, with the previous question that we asked about possible retrains of the first 4 original elemental heroes, Avian, Burstinatrix, Sparkman and Clayman, what effects would you give them, along with type, level, attribute, attack and defense, as if you were the one creating and designing these cards? Well, I think I'd make the stats exactly the same as the originals. There's no reason to change them. Not really. I'm not sure what names I'd give them. That's something I've been stuck for, but I know what effects I'd give them. They'd have 2 common effects, where basically you can special summon them from your hand if there's a hero on the field with a different original name, and special summoning them that way, and their own effects would be hard once per turn. That's what I'm thinking. So for instance, in the case of the Avian retrain, here's what the effect would be. This card's name is always treated as elemental hero Avian while on the field or in the graveyard. If you control a hero monster with a different original name to this card, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned this way, target one spell or trap your opponent controls, destroy it. So it's additional back row removal. And you can still use it to go into any of the Avian fusions, including Flame Wingman. But it needs to be on field or engraved to do that. Then there's Burstinatrix. Here's what the retrain effect of Burstinatrix would be. Again, like I said, the retrain Avian's back row popping effect is a hard once per turn. Here's the retrain for Burstinatrix. This card's name is treated as elemental hero Burstinatrix while on the field or in the graveyard. If you control a hero monster with a different original name, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned this way, destroy all monsters let's make it face-up monsters. Destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls, then inflicts 1200 points of damage to the opponent. I was thinking about doing 1200 for each monster, but I thought that might be a bit too overpowered, so I tried to balance it out and just make it 1200 if she pops those monsters. And you can only use these effects once per turn. And the retrain of Clayman would be, if you control a hero monster with a different original name, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card's name is treated as elemental hero Clayman while on the field or in the graveyard, and if this card is special summoned this way, halve the attack and defense points of all face-up monsters your opponent controls permanently. So it's a mini version of Great Tornado, and slightly similar effects to elemental hero Gaia. I think that's fine. And you can only use each effect once per turn. And when I say each effect, it means special summoning it through its own way, just like how Blue Eye's alternative on White Dragon works, and their own individual effects, just to make that clear. And then the retrain of Sparkman would be This card's name is always treated as Elemental Hero Sparkman while on the field or in the graveyard. If you control a hero monster with a different original name, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned this way, you can tribute all monsters you control, then target elemental hero monsters in your graveyard and your banished zone. Less than or equal to I guess just equal to the number of monsters you tributed, and special summon them. You can only use this effect, each effect once per turn. So yeah, I'm restricting this effect to only special summoning elemental heroes, because I figured if you could use it to special summon Vision Hero Vion or any of the Destiny heroes, then that might make it a bit too overpowered, considering how good Destiny heroes are in general and how good Vision Hero Vion is. So restricting it to only special summoning elemental heroes, I think, balances it out. But again, I haven't thought of their own names. That's something I got stuck on. And then the second question, what are your favourite candies / chocolate? Matt and I both love Cadbury chocolate as well as Hollow chocolate. See, this is a difficult one, because my girlfriend asked me this question like a few weeks back. It's tough, like, I'm not sure I really have a favourite chocolate, because, like, yeah, it's chocolate, like, chocolate is so good. Dark chocolate I'm not so keen on though, like, I'm okay with it, but I'd prefer normal chocolate, like, any day. But a few favourites that I do like are like the Cadbury's Cream Eggs, Mars, Milky Way, Twix. I tend to eat Kit Kats and Whisper and Whisper Gold quite a lot, but they're not exactly favourites of mine. Yeah, and I love the regular dairy milk bars, and the Oreo chocolate bars. In terms of more sweeter stuff, well, I do like the Haribo stuff, not gonna lie, that's pretty nice. Same with Opal Fruits or Starburst, like, which I haven't seen for a while. I don't know which name they go with now, like, I kind of lost track. Fruit pastels are nice, as well as Roundtree's Randoms. Yeah, definitely. I'll tell you what though, I actually would love to try some American candy, like, not gonna lie. I mean, me and Express Gaming did try Japanese candy, like, on camera, like, early in 2020, like, before lockdown happened, but for quite a few years now I really want to try some American candy. I've seen some videos where British people eat them. I want to do the same thing. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've got like an American candy box thing on my Amazon wish list, so I would like to get that at some point. Most definitely, so that I can try it for myself, and of course film it as well. Maybe I'll even try it with Express Gaming or Emma. That would be a fun thing for us to do. And yeah, that's it for questions in this episode. This was quite short and sweet, so I might as well give you guys a deck update, and what I plan to do regarding buying Yu-Gi-Oh products. Right, first of all, my cat deck is actually finished in real life. I actually did finish it off just before I went away on my romantic Christmas trip, but I haven't played it in a real life game yet. Because obviously I wasn't around for game night on, what was it, the 22nd, and game night hasn't been on for the last 3 weeks. Should be on tomorrow night though, hopefully, so I can try the deck out. Would be nice, because I've not had a chance to have any real life games of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I really want to get some in. The closest thing was just doing the Dark Richician's deck Grand Championship. And I'm still nowhere near finished with those character decks and my GOAT format Elemental Hero deck. Like Avian and not Avian, Flame Wingman and Thunder Giant are apparently pretty expensive and hard to get, which is very annoying and disheartening and discouraging. In fact, I'm even considering just giving up trying to finish that deck. I mean, yeah, I could borrow other copies from my past format Elemental Hero decks, but that's just too much hassle. Like, I'd rather have extra copies on hand, as yeah, I don't like switching cards between decks for certain duels. Like, it's just annoying. And I don't like doing that unless I'm doing a big deck update. But I guess I'll keep going with it. It might even be easier just to try and finish the Joey, Aster and Zane decks first, because I imagine the cards for them will be cheaper and easier to get. And that's for the Battles of Chaos case. That is still going to be what I do to celebrate 100 subscribers. But rather annoyingly, I found out that the set isn't coming out until early February. In fact, I'm just gonna double check the release date. Yeah, February 10th. It's really annoying. I thought and had hopes that it would come out later on this month, because it would have been the main thing I do to celebrate Dark January. For those who don't know what Dark January is, it's basically where I celebrate a certain number of years since I put a Dark Magician, my favourite card, an ace monster, into my deck. And in this case, I've been playing Dark Magician now for 18 years, because I started playing him in my deck in January 2004. I don't remember the exact date, but I know it was that month and that year. But I am going to do another thing to celebrate though, and that is do a third series of the Dark Magician deck Grand Championship, where I play all the different incarnations that I've played over the years. But there'll be more on that when I do the intro video. Yeah, a bit annoying, as it's not out this month. It's still gonna happen though. Of course, I do love as well that Emma wanted to celebrate that 100 subscriber milestone as well, alongside her birthday. She really is the best girlfriend. Yeah, getting back on topic though, yeah, there's that, and I think I'm also going to buy myself a box of Brothers of Legend tomorrow night, because I still want the Karibo cards, the Utopia cards, and the Destiny Hero stuff. I was going to hold off on getting a box until I got the Battles of Chaos case, but since the set's not coming out till February 10th, I might as well just get this box. And what I'm also going to do, money-wise, is just buy all the remaining singles that I need and want. And then focus on stuff for the future. Like, I'm debating whether or not to actually get a case of Ghosts from the Past 2, or just save up and buy the ghosts individually, even though they're probably going to be ridiculously expensive, especially Blue Eyes White Dragon. Like, why is that a ghost again? Like, I just don't see the point. Like, why could it not be Red Eyes? Blue Eyes already has a ghost printing. It's a ghost gold, mind you, but still a ghost nonetheless. And I just know that it's going to be more expensive, valuable, and difficult to get than a Ghost Red Dark Magician. Like, you watch. It's going to be such a pain. Yeah, I'm also, once I've done all this, I'm going to save up for more important stuff, like these trips I want to take with my girlfriend, like to North Wales and Texas, just whenever we can, and then just save up for a future together. Like, that's the plan anyway. I will get other cards as well for collections and decks if they need updating for whatever reason. But I'm going to start prioritising my money now, I think. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully there'll be more questions next week. So yeah, thanks for watching. And if you guys have any other questions you want to ask me, post them in the comments section down below. And remember, I do these episodes every Tuesday afternoon UK time, so be sure to get your questions in before then so that you don't miss out. Thanks again, stay safe, and see you later. Oh, that stinks. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Richician YouTube channel.